Welcome back, guys, and Happy New Year. Now I'm sitting here with Lauyrn Pendleton. Lauyrn, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for sitting down and doing this interview with me. So last season, you were the Sun Belt Freshman of the Year and the first player here at Arkansas State since 1997 to achieve that award. What does that mean to you to have that award and represent this great university?
It was honestly one of my goals that I made for the beginning of the season. I wrote down a list of things I wanted to accomplish, and I'm just glad I was able to accomplish that one because, I mean, being a freshman, especially playing in the league so competitive, it was just an honor.
Right, and going back to last season in the conference tournament, you guys didn't go as far as maybe you guys wanted to. You matched up against a great Coastal Carolina team and ended up losing. What sort of experiences did you get from that you're able to help maybe some of the newer players on this team to kind of aid you guys in conference to get ready for that conference tournament?
Definitely, of course, at this point now I have a lot of experience. I kind of know what to expect from teams in the conference now because, I mean, anybody can lose at any time, anybody can win at any time. So just bringing that experience to a team that's not very familiar with the teams in this conference right now, I just feel like with me already going through that, I'm able to, help and kind of guide people through those things.
Right, and speaking of the newer players, how has the transition been for you as a sophomore to kind of help some of the newer teammates on the team kind of get adjusted to Sun Belt play?
Definitely had to step up in terms, not just on the court, but just in more of a leadership role than I was last year. People kind of look to me as to like a lead by example type of player, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job of that.
Right, speaking of leading by example, Coach Rogers, she kind of that's kind of her game right there is lead by example. And, she's said all year long how special this team is to her. So I want to ask, what does this team mean to you?
This team actually means a lot because, I mean, we have a lot of people returning and we have a good deal of people coming in. So we're just all trying to mesh and bring in our different styles together to, win some ball games.
Right, and looking at Arkansas State basketball as a whole, what do you like most about being here in Jonesboro?
Definitely the family, because, I mean, yes, my family is 2 hours away, but I just feel like there's sometimes I don't even want to go home because I feel like Jonesboro is just another home for me.
Right, and you wear the number 24. A lot of people kind of symbolize that with a great NBA legend. I got to ask, is there a story behind that number? What does 24 mean to you?
I'm definitely a Kobe fan for sure. And before I wore the number 24, I was number 3 because I was a Candace Parker fan. But once I got to high school, I wanted to kind of mimic my mentality and my game behind Kobe. So that's kind of where it came from.
And so far, I got to ask, what's been your favorite moment while being a Red Wolf here at Arkansas State?
My favorite moment was our game versus UTA last year. That was a big win for us. We really needed that going into Pensacola.
How do you prepare for games? Like, different players have different things they do. But what do you do to maybe get you in that mindset of, hey, I got to go out there and be a killer?
Before games, I don't like being on social media too much. I don't answer my phone. I don't answer any text. I don't listen to any music. I watch a lot of like comedy things, kind of like to free my mind. What else do I do? I of course pray. And during halftime, to keep me, juiced up, I eat 2 bags of fruit snacks.
I love them fruit snacks. Speaking of comedy, who's your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian, I'm going to have to say Martin Lawrence. Or Bernie Mac.
Hey, those two legends right there.
Yeah.
But my last question for you today is, you're averaging about 14 points a game. With that being said, is there any specific aspect of your game that you feel you're most confident in when Coach Rogers says, hey, get on the floor, go play?
Coach, really, she likes me getting downhill off of ball screens, really just getting downhill and making decisions in the paint.
Lauyrn, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Guys, we got more Red Wolf basketball coming up after this.